Hey guys, how's it going? It's Chris Painter here. It's been 18 months since I've been using Minoxidil and Finasteride to combat my male pattern baldness, and I have to say, I couldn't be happier. Like, my hair has come back fuller and thicker, I feel more confident, and I've been growing my hair out as well. Because obviously when I started doing all of this, we were in lockdown in the UK, so, you know, the barbers was closed, and I thought, do you know what, I just want to grow out my hair, and that's exactly what I did, and I'm really chuffed with like how long it's grown and the condition of my hair. Like, I honestly couldn't be happier. So if you're in the same position that I was when I started the treatment and your hair's thinning and you're worrying about, you know, losing your hair and stuff, then just go and speak to a medical professional like a dermatologist or a hair expert, and they'll be able to give you the information and the advice that you need to support the decision that you want to make, basically. I was a little bit skeptical when I started it because I didn't know whether it was going to work or not, but I gave it a go. I've got, like, you know, a pretty positive mindset, and I just went with it, and that was it. So to give you guys a little bit of a background on it, in January 2020, I started my minoxidil treatment from the Belgravia Hair Centre, and it's a 10% minoxidil dose with a 5% Azelaic Acid, and you only apply this once daily, unlike, you know, the Rogaine stuff which you apply twice a day because it's 5%. But this 10% one, it stays, you know, in your scalp for up to 21 hours, and that's it. It wasn't until about March or April I decided I wanted to give Finasteride a try as well, and after a lot of research from the Hairloss show, I decided that yeah, I'll give it a go. I'm not worried about the side effects, as based on it, the percentage of getting side effects like considerably low, so I just went with that as well. And based on their recommendation of taking it 3 times a week, on a Monday, on a Wednesday and a Friday, that is exactly what I do. And when I'm taking my Finasteride, I'll still continue to take the minoxidil as well. So like I said, I've been taking it for 18 months now, and as you can see, the condition of my hair is great from where it was when it started, you know? In an ideal world, I would have liked, you know, my hairline to sort of come back sort of a bit lower to about here. It's not like I don't like the widow's peak, I do like it, but wouldn't want it so defined as it is at the moment. It's not too much of a problem. Down the line, would I consider transplants and stuff like that? The longer I'm growing my hair, the less I kind of want to do that, because they have to like cut your hair at the back, like they have to shave it and like, you know, harvest the hair from those areas and implant them onto the front. But I don't want to lose the progress that I've made growing my hair out, so I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing at the moment. It seems to be working for me really well. So quite a few of you guys have been asking me in my previous videos about any side effects that I'm getting from minoxidil or finasteride, and I have to say, like, the only sort of one that I notice is brain fog and like lack of concentration, stuff like that. But to be honest with you, that's something that I have always had throughout my life. Like, a perfect example of this is with my job, right? I used to do sort of like talks and stuff on open days and things like that on the weekends, and, you know, I'd sort of revise the cards that I had so I know exactly what it was that I was supposed to say, and when it came to it, I would freeze and I wouldn't remember anything I had to like say. It was the same in exams, man. I proper flunked school because no matter how much revision or anything I did, when it comes to the exam, the information that I retained, I couldn't find it like through my brain or anything like that. So I think that's something that I've always struggled with, but since taking this medication, it's kind of made me hyper aware of it, I guess. But I don't think my brain fog is down to the finasteride. It's just something that's always been there, so I'm not really too concerned about it, to be honest with you. It's not something that's affecting my day-to-day life. I don't have any other side effects like depression or loss of libido or anything like that. I have had no issues with any of that stuff. If anything, taking this medication, like the combination of minoxidil and finasteride, has only improved my well-being and how I feel and my outlook on stuff. Like, I feel like I've got like I don't know what it was, you know. I think before I was just basically, it was like I didn't have a purpose or anything like that. I just feel like, you know, this sort of image of like having the long hair, the big beard, the tattoos, I finally feel like really comfortable in my own skin. I'm kind of where I want to be now, and like I'm loving it, especially like because I work in music, so like, because I've always been into music, I've always been a drummer and stuff, but I never really felt I had the image or that kind of style to go with it, do you know what I mean? But now I feel like I do, so, and I feel like that's mainly because of the confidence that I've gained through taking this medication that has brought my hair back. And you know, also because I've grown my hair out and I finally feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. So like quite a few people have also asked me in my previous videos about like when am I going to go and get a haircut and stuff like that? Am I going to continue growing my beard? Or even like, does taking minoxidil or finasteride like cause any issues with my beard? Like, did my beard stop growing or anything like that? No, on the contrary, my beard is just as full as it was when I started, or if not fuller, because I've started growing it longer as well. So that, I feel like that's only just helped with the whole situation, to be honest with you as well. My last haircut, right, was February 2020, and it was, you know, I had a number 2 on the sides. I'd have my fringe coming across to sort of cover up the receding hair and stuff like that. And then lockdown hit and I was like, well, can't go to the barber, so I'll grow my hair out. But it's getting to that point now where my hair's starting to get like kind of a bit frizzy and stuff like that. So I feel like I need to get like a maintenance cut, because when I'm in the shower, like I do kind of get, you know, a bit of shedding with my hair, but no more than like a normal person, which is, you know, anywhere upwards of like 100 hairs a day or something crazy like that. And when you've got long hair, you notice it more, but because I'm aware that it's a normal thing, I'm not too worried about it. But I would like to get a maintenance cut so I can continue to maintain like healthy hair and have it longer and stuff, because I don't want like start getting split ends and have to like cut it in half just to keep it going, you know. So yeah, if you guys would like to see some videos about how I do my grooming, you know, how I style my hair, how I wash my hair, how I maintain my beard, let us know in the comments below and I'll do some videos on that as well. To be honest with you, I thought my YouTube channel would be just about me doing drum videos and stuff. I have, you know, now I've got like my hair and my image to where I want. It's given me a lot more confidence to play drums again as well. So I'm going to be doing a lot more drum videos now, which you guys will see. So yeah, if you guys would mind just like checking out my drum videos and letting us know what you think of that as well, that would be great. But like, yeah, I think now that I've kind of got this other side to my YouTube channel where people are, you know, they're tracking my hair progress. Like a lot of you guys have been like with me from the very start of me like posting my first video to like the 6-month video to the 12 months and to where we are today. And I feel like if it wasn't for a lot of you guys, just your general interest in seeing my progression and how my story of my hair loss has given you guys the push to combat your male pattern baldness, like that's given me more inspiration to kind of keep these videos going. But like what I like now is my hair's at like a length where I'm able to tie it up, and you know, I'm still trying to get used to, you know, tying it up at the back. I make an absolute hash, like what the hell is that? Let me do that again. Right, just getting all the hairs up here. Like, having a ponytail is something I never, you know, I've never had in my life, and I like it, man. And like, my hair at the back looks quite full. You know, it doesn't when I have my hair down. You can still see a little bit of my crown at the back there, and it is relatively thin at the back as well. It hasn't gotten any worse, and it has improved slightly, so that if I'm going to continue taking the treatment, that it'll get better as well. But another thing that I've been doing, I know I said in my last video I was using Derma-roller and stuff like that. I kind of went off the boil with that a little bit. No real reason, to be honest. I just kind of got a bit lazy with it, because you got to like sanitize it and all this stuff, and it was getting a bit long. I did a little bit more research and found that like so many people have noticed so much improvement with using like minoxidil and Derma-rolling, but not at the same time. So what I've started doing recently is I have started taking minoxidil only 6 times a week, and one of those days in that week I will derma-roll my hair. There's like evidence to suggest basically if, you know, you're putting little lacerations into your scalp, and then if you're going to rub minoxidil into that, it could enter the bloodstream and cause like headaches and other various side effects and stuff. So that's the only sort of one that I am going to heed to, and the evidence suggests that it's more effective than taking minoxidil on its own anyway 7 times a week. So I might as well just give that a go for a bit longer and see if that makes any changes, and to see if I can like continue to fill in these bits here. Let's get right in and show you, because like you can see the hair, the quality of the hair is so much thicker than it was. And in the summer my hair goes a lot lighter as well. Like my sort of baby hairs, they get a lot lighter and a little like blonder, because do you know what, right, when I was a kid I was actually blonde, until I was about 4 or 5, and then my hair just went completely dark. So I think that's probably just like, that's what it is, as well as like a lot of the thinner hairs and the new hairs that are coming through are like quite blonde to start with, and in the summer they just go a lot lighter. And even my beard, I get like lighter bits in my beard and stuff as well. I don't know if you can see it in my hair, but like these light bits everywhere, and you know, I haven't highlighted my hair or anything like that. So that's about it really. Like, I'm gonna continue to take the medication that I've been taking because it's proven to be, like, for me personally, it's proven to be successful. And if you're someone who was like me at the start of my my journey, and you're worrying about your hair receding, you're not sure what to do, the first thing you should do is go and talk to a medical professional before even trying anything. Do you know what I mean? Because your hair loss might be, like mine's genetic, so androgenic alopecia, right? And I think that's what it's called. And you guys, like, there's some people out there who might just have like alopecia, or their hair loss might be stress related or circumstantial, all that kind of stuff. You won't be able to really make the calls based on that unless you look at like your family tree, and if it's in the family, your dad's bald, your uncles are bald, or it's on one side, then you'll have a little bit more of a guess. But it's still worth just going and speaking to a medical professional, because they'll be able to give you the treatment that is adequate for your condition. That's the first step, and then obviously whether you decide to take that information on board or not, or act on it, that's totally up to you. I'm still getting messages now from people in their 30s, their 20s, their teens, people messaging me on Instagram about my videos. So it's really nice to know that I've, uploading like my journey has been able to inspire other people to kind of do the same, and to get that help and support to, better educate themselves to make a decision that's going to enable them to feel more confident. So, I feel like that's why I've been doing the videos. If it wasn't for you guys and your support and your queries and your questions, then I probably wouldn't have continued doing the videos. So yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, I think that concludes this video, guys. If you have any questions or queries, put some down in the comments below. Like the video and subscribe, and like I said before, I'm gonna be releasing more videos on YouTube with my drumming, because that's really what started my YouTube channel in the first place. So like, I'd love it if you guys could check that out. It's been a busy year. I'm gonna be releasing an album and all sorts, so yeah, I'd love you guys to stick around and to be interested in all this stuff. Thank you so much for your support and all your interest, and I hope you guys have a good one. See you later.